Norfolk, 8th of November 2017. It's 10:30 on a Saturday night and 18-year-old Jason Isaacs and 4 friends are returning to a mate's house after a booze run. As they walk past the junction heading towards Girton Road, 2 mopeds mount the pavement and drive at speed towards the group. On each moped was a rider and a pillion passenger. The passengers were swinging weapons. They stopped the mopeds at Newnham Gardens, jumped off and began to chase Jason and his friends. Jason became separated from the group and was cornered down a cul-de-sac. The 4 men began to hack and stab Jason with swords and machetes. Jason staggered to a stranger's home and collapsed in the front garden, pleading for help as blood poured from the stab wounds to his arms, legs and back. An ambulance was called and he was taken to St Mary's Hospital. He had been stabbed 4 times in the back, and it was one of these which proved to be a fatal injury. Jason also had stab wounds to his upper right arm, right elbow, right knee and left thigh. He remained critical for 3 days before dying at 11:55 AM on Tuesday the 21st of November. A murder investigation was launched and Joe Moped was arrested 2 days after Jason's death. Later that same day he was charged with murder following the discovery of Moped boasting to killing Jason on a drill rap video. During the trial, the court was told how Moped and 3 accomplices spent 30 minutes scoring the streets of Norfolk looking for random targets. The Old Bailey heard Moped had been involved in gangs and drug dealing since 2016 and was in the midst of a feud between groups in South Harrow and Norfolk. At the Old Bailey on the 17th of April 2019, Joe Moped was found guilty of murder. After the guilty verdict, it was revealed to the court that Moped had previous convictions for carrying knives. Sentencing Moped to a minimum of 20 years in prison, Judge Mark Dennis QC said, "A senseless waste of life that accompanies the swell of knife crime across urban communities affecting everyone. You know this was a shocking and dreadful display of violence. What you did on that fateful night cannot be put down to immaturity but rather down to your lifestyle choice. It is apparent from your own rap lyrics you appreciate how destructive to someone's life violence can be." Jason's mother, Sharon, said, "As a family we have mixed emotions today. Yes, of course we have seen some justice as one of Jason's 4 killers have been sentenced and he will not be able to hurt anyone else. The fact that 3 remain at large is deeply troubling. No one has been able to answer why it had to be Jason. He was our amazing son with his whole life ahead of him. Why did it have to be him? Every parent's question. He never stood a chance against the machetes. Our family have joined a unique club, and it is one you never want to be in, because it means your child has been murdered. This week Jason should have turned 20 years old. Jason, we were blessed to have called you our brother, son and grandson. Thank you, and I will toast your birthday with a smile, a tear and a broken heart."